I'm here to say it's ours to lose. It is this country. This is what it's all about. Either you want it to work forward thinking, you want everybody to have the ability to say how they feel, what they want, to move forward, or you don't. Or you want somebody who says, I'm going to be, on day one, I'm going to be a dictator. Who says it to you, tells you, I'm going to put you people away, I'm going to take all the journalists, I'm going to take all the gay folks, I'm going to move you all around and disappear you. If that's the country you want, you know who to vote for. If that's not the country you want, you have to make a decision. They may like that, but I believe the people of the United States will make themselves very clear.
So what is going on here? Well, if you have not heard, this has been on the internet here the last few days, Whoopi Goldberg, Karen Johnson, has said some stupid stuff regarding Trump, stuff that's just not true. And so I, wanted to point it out because, of course, the ladies of the afternoon yak, it's just something else, something real special. So we're going to talk about this. We got an article here we can look at that has everything that we need. But before we get into this article, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure that you're still subscribed because YouTube does unsubscribe people every single day. You can find me on Rumble, on X, on BitChute. Happy MLK Day. I'm going to be putting this video out on Monday, Martin Luther King Day, whatever day that is. So let's dive into this article here by Outkick. Whoopi Goldberg warns that if elected again, Donald Trump will disappear journalists and gay folks. Oh, well, that's interesting. When did he say that he wanted to disappear journalists and gay folks? Let's go down here and find out. The View recently claimed the GOP spreads a frantic, slanderous message warning that Democratic politicians intend to harm civilians. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but it seems like we've got Democrats controlling the border right now, and they're letting in, how many millions of people? 12 million people is what the estimate is up to now by the end of Biden's reign. Something that should not happen, period. Should never happen. Why are we doing this? It's illegal. It's immoral. And it's harming American citizens. They're taking my tax dollars to fund these people's lives while they're in the country. Not to mention it's harming the people that are coming here. Many of them are getting harmed along the way. Many of them are being put in cages. The cages. Remember the cages at the border after they get here. I think the cages are all full, so they're just setting them up out wherever they can. Whoopi's co-hosts applied the same fear tactic to Republicans on Tuesday, specifically regarding Donald Trump. Per Whoopi, I'm here to say it is ours to lose. It is this country. This is what it's all about. Either you want it to work forward thinking, you want everybody to have the ability to say how they feel, what they want, to move forward, or you don't. Or do you want somebody who says, I'm going to be, on day one, I'm going to be a dictator, who says it to you, tells you, I'm going to put you people away. I'm going to take all the journalists. I'm going to take all the gays, and I'll move you all around and disappear you. If that's the country you want, you know who to vote for. If that's not the country you want, you have to make a decision. Oh, there's a decision on one side, but on the other side, you just get to vote for Donald Trump. I don't know. It's weird. Now, didn't Donald Trump say specifically regarding Bruce Jenner that Bruce was allowed to go in and use his bathrooms in Trump's tower? I know that being trans is not the same as being gay, but often the word gay is used as a stand-in for all LGBT people. I don't know. Trump is against the gays. I've never heard him speak out against the gays. When did he say that? And how much does it really matter to Whoopi personally? Why does she take this personally? Because she's not gay. She's not a journalist either. I don't know. These are just the questions that I have. I'm not saying that she shouldn't take it personally, but I'm wondering why she takes it so personally. It's weird. Now, this video won't play. I can't get it to play here. I cannot get it to play on X. Why can't I get it to play? I'm thinking that there's some shenanigans going on here. So I've tried it on a different computer, using the same internet connection, but a different computer, and it won't play there either. I don't know what's happening. I didn't try a different browser. Maybe I should have tried Brave or something. But I have a copy of the video, and I'm going to play it for you right now. Normally, I'd be able to play it right here. I don't know why it won't play. Here you go.
Do you see yourself, and would you ever consider being the conduit to that third party? Because I don't know if the Republican Party, as we knew it, will survive this. Because if he ever gets in again, we'll never have any more elections. There will be no more. he will stop it. And he's very clear about that. He wants to be dictator for life, okay? So I wonder, would you ever consider, please, would you, please, consider being that person? Because I gotta tell you, I don't understand how people can say, we're with you, we're with you, we're with you, and then when you need them, they go, oh, but we're with him now. I don't understand that, and I don't understand how you find the grace not to be pissed at folks.
Oh,
you're not.
I'm
you know,
pissed.
well, you're mad at them, but you're not pissed at them, because if you were pissed at them, you would have given up on them, and you haven't.
Well.
And so, would you?
Look,
Please?
I think
I'm
that...
begging you. Look, I'm on one knee.
Well, that's very interesting. Let's take a look and see what Trump actually said. You know, and I don't care what you think about Trump. I'm not here saying that Trump is a wonderful human being and that we should all vote for him. The thing is I'm just saying that we got to tell the truth. If you're going to be lying about stuff, then that's not okay.
You are promising America tonight you would never abuse power as retribution against anybody.
Except for day one. He says, you're not going to be a dictator, are you? I said, no, other than day one. We're closing the border, and we're drilling. After that, I'm not a dictator.
So that explains why Whoopi is taking this so personally. Because Trump just said right there that he's going to use power on day one to take retribution. And Whoopi has, of course, said some things about Trump. She's been very negative against Trump. So I don't know what to tell you. That might be what's going on there. Now, he did not say anything about going after any specific group. He said he's going to be a dictator on day one, to close the border, and then drill. So it's different than rounding up journalists and gays. Very different. And what have the gays ever done to Donald Trump? Journalists have smeared him and slandered him, libeled him all over the place. So he might go after them, but she's making stuff up. And people listen to her, to this stuff on The View, and they take it to heart. You know, they're followers of The View that listen and believe. That's the sad part. Let's see what the article has to say. Well, that is certainly one way to instill fear into voters. Gullible voters, that is. At this point, you'd expect us to continue quoting Goldberg as she explains what evidence she has that Trump wants to disappear journalists and gay folks. Unfortunately, she didn't provide any evidence. None, and her co-host sat idly by as she lied to viewers. We would say if Disney was not so distracted by Jimmy Kimmel, Pat McAfee spat, the executives would concern themselves with this type of vile propaganda occurring under the ABC News umbrella, as The View still inexplicably does. Yet, no, they wouldn't. Disney, this is part of their indoctrination campaign. Disney's all about this dishonest crap, so whatever. However, the company has allowed the hosts of The View to spew similar baseless rhetoric since 2016 with zero repercussions. Yeah, there you go. Just backing up what I said. So expect similar segments to continue. Tyranny is creeping into the West, but Donald Trump is not at the forefront of the movement, nor is he targeting gay people and journalists. Others are. Yeah, I mean, these people want to go on about how you're going to lose the democracy if you vote for Trump, so we got to get rid of Trump. I mean, well, that's a reduction of our freedom, taking Trump off the ballot. You should be free to vote for whomever you want to. And I don't know, I'm not a political scientist, but if you take him off the ballot, then even write-ins for that candidate don't count. I don't know if that's true or not. That's my understanding. So that's weird, but all right. The timing of Goldberg's tirade is also cringe. A day prior, a journalist in Canada was arrested for asking Canadian Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeland about Iran. Take a look. I don't know anything about this. I'm not even going to get into it. But we got some comments down here. This coming August, September, this level of incendiary garbage will be looked back on as the good old days. We ain't seen nothing yet. That's probably true, Bobby Lee. Valhalla says, it would be nice if she disappeared. But then again, whales are still endangered, and we must be responsible stewards of the habitat. Yeah, I mean, we do not want to lose our whales. They're important for the ecosystem. Ron says, is that a promise when it comes to journalists? If so, Trump has my vote for sure. I know. It's like, don't twist my arm, Whoopi. I was not going to vote for Trump, but you twisted my arm, and it's like, I have no choice now. You want to make him a more popular candidate. The only thing I can see keeping Trump from being president, there's only two things. And that is they do finally get something to take him out of the race somehow. I don't know what the criminal charges would have to be. They're trying to press all these criminal charges to back him up and to tie him up to keep him from getting into office. And he hasn't been impeached, has he? I think he was impeached once, and he already went to trial for those things. He hasn't been impeached for these other charges, and you have to impeach the president first. That's my understanding of how it works. Again, like I said, I'm not a poli-sci person, so I don't know. And the other way that you can get Trump to not be president is only because there's so much negativity and so much negative press and so many people who are against Trump. He's such a polarizing character. He just brings out the worst in so many people that I could see people going, well, it's not that I don't want Trump. It's that I don't want that whole energy around my country if he were to be president again. That would be the only thing that I think that would keep him from getting the votes. Because it seems like he is polling really well, polling better than anybody else that's out there right now. So, you see these debates in Iowa and stuff going on. I've been to most of these cities that they're in. In fact, I think all of them, because I'm from basically that area. So I've been there. I've been around there. I know, it's a different world from California. Believe me, it's a different world from California. So don't want to defend Trump. I don't care if you like Trump, if you don't like Trump. I don't care what your opinion is of Trump. It doesn't matter to me. You're allowed to have that opinion, but have an honest opinion. Don't sit here and go, well, he's gonna disappear the gays. Where are you getting that from? He's gonna disappear the journalists. Where are you getting it? I mean, other than him saying I'm gonna take retribution. Okay, well, there's a lot of journalists who've slandered him and stuff. Other than that, when did he say he was going to start disappearing people? And that's illegal. He can't do that. And the whole thing about him being a dictator. This is the last election. This is the last fair. He's going to get rid of. He said he's going to get rid of the elections. Really? How's he going to do that? You think that he has ultimate power? He steps into office and that's it. It's a dictatorship from then on. No, we still have rule of law in this country, which is being used, might I add, incorrectly. So the rule of law is being thrown out the window when it comes to Trump, when it comes to prosecuting Trump, when it comes to trying to find dirt on Trump. The rule of law is not being used correctly. It's being used in a dictatorial manner. But you think that he's going to be the dictator when he gets into office. Okay, whatever. Because he was such a dictator the first time around. I don't know. I don't understand it. That's where I'm coming from on this. It's what it is. But, I mentioned California a moment ago. For your palate cleanser, I want to share with you a story from California. This is the level of stupidity that I'm dealing with here in this state. Enjoy.
Well, it seems like there's no reason to do this, but a couple from Stockton learned the hard way that if you're going to test out dog crates, only one person needs to do the testing.
Yeah, in the video, the man gets in the crate, and then his partner gets into the crate next to him and closes the door behind her. Well, after a few seconds, the couple realized they were both locked in the crates. They were eventually able to free themselves by maneuvering the crates in front of one another and then opening them up.